Welcome back to Gaming Tavern, everybody. I'm getting out of my coffin. Hello!
Hi, guys.
I like how deceivingly tall your guy is. Like, he looks like he's just an average
It's
height.
me! It's me!
Dab. Do they have the dab?
Well, that's pretty much a dab.
If they don't have the sound effect
There's
to go
also
with
this
the dab.
one. Ta-da!
Well, this is all the power. It's all the Power Ranger moves.
Yeah, I fucking love it.
Have you guys finally watched that movie?
No.
God damn it, watch the movie.
We don't get out very much.
So today we will be doing Shisui.
Sushi?
Sushi. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
don't
why
say
not?
that.
It's underwater.
Mm.
There's actually a story that I will tell once I've actually done the dungeon, told to me from one of the guild members. Super interesting story.
Okay, this site. Sorry, go ahead.
It's based like this dungeon is kind of like a nod towards it, but it's not the real thing. Anyway, I'll tell it once we finish the dungeon. Right now we're queuing up for it, so go ahead and rant.
Okay, so my next paycheck, which is in like a week and a bit, 12, we're getting sushi.
We'll see, because I
No,
also
we're getting sushi.
I have to take
What?
my
We're
daughter to the
Getting
zoo.
sushi.
I have to take my daughter to the zoo.
Sushi.
Brandon, you know how I am at sushi. I drop $80 like no one's business.
Your daughter wants us to get sushi.
No, actually, she does like sushi, but it's not good for her
Ah,
to eat.
there you go. Wait, how's it not good for us?
It's
Fish.
because children aren't able to digest raw fish properly
Ow.
at that age. It's just like, did you know that honey can kill a newborn? Like, up to 2 years old, you could give a kid botulism and it could kill them.
Like, is it the bacteria in the honey?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, you learn stuff. I just learned that poppy seeds will test you positive on a drug test if you eat poppy seeds before. So will cinnamon.
So I don't know if you've seen Costa del Sol. Yeah, since StormBlood hit, folks.
No, I haven't been here in a while.
But they changed it around.
All the docks and stuff.
Well, you can go.
Yeah, the water now?
swimming.
I was scared that the swimming would be like Animal Crossings and just ruin the
Harley,
game.
sit.
Oh god, Animal Crossing swimming was terrible.
That was such a bad choice.
Sorry, the dog is probably going to hit the mic a few more times. Down.
No, Harley should
Down.
not be in this freaking room. Get her out of here. Because that's what she does. She just
Go.
bumps into the mic. Get
Go.
out of here, you damn.
Because she's a chubby girl.
It's not that bad.
So this is the Moonfire Fair for this year. Seasonal event where you can get bikinis, do missions where you can just stare at the ladies. If you want.
That's kind of a nice bikini.
Yeah, you can get this from this event.
Yeah, that's a nice bikini.
But the little folk do it? Nope.
I'm suddenly
I
in
hate
the
doing
mood for a
events.
margarita.
No, seriously.
I
And
hate
at
doing
night, I was
events.
kind of hoping I'd be able to record it, but there's really nice, super nice fireworks that play.
Oh yeah, I just discovered that the other day.
But it's only for the Moonfire Fair. Hey, there's Ultros again. He's just chilling like a villain.
Are you gonna let people know he's there?
Like, does he do anything? Hi, buddy.
What the fuck?
It's just a guy. He's actually part of the story of like a part of a really funny side quest. He's a bit of an idiot. He's just a super big.
His smile is creepy.
Yeah, he's just a super big octopus that just chills the fuck out. He's actually from an old Final Fantasy
Which one?
6, the best one from my.
Oh, look at the
personal
shark.
opinion. Oh,
That's
there's a
cool.
fucking shark.
Go see it. Will it attack you?
I don't think so, but that's cool. Let's go get it. Shark. It might actually be out of reach. It looks like it's out of range. Just waiting on a healer, folks. Whee! Sharky! Hey, I guess we'll never know. Shisui! Yeah, he's out of range. Aw.
It's decorative.
In some of the newer areas, you can actually dive under the water.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you
don't
can actually mine and gather under the water.
Yeah, I saw that. Isn't that new town underwater?
Well, there's one of the towns that are underwater. The Auras actually come from underwater. I won't say why, because that's a spoiler, but that's where their town is.
This is pretty. I haven't seen this dungeon before.
Shisui! We haven't seen the other one either.
If
No.
Quebec has done anything right in all our
Puts
history,
in.
it's Poutine.
And maple syrup. Now I want waffles. You know what? Matt's been telling me about this waffle and chicken place, and I really want to go to it. Chicken and waffles,
Chicken
they
and
just
waffles
go well
together.
together.
Yeah, I don't understand the mixture. I never had it,
sweet
which
and
is probably
sour.
why, but...
Okay, next time you're at McDonald's, get chicken nuggets and then get a shitload of honey. It just somehow works.
No, I mean, that, okay, but... Waffles?
Chicken waffles is the same thing. They
Okay.
make like a sandwich. They put like fried chicken between two waffles, like a sandwich.
That's weird.
That's good.
I'll try it, but it's weird.
It's like French fries and mayonnaise. It's some people like Matt won't like it because he doesn't like mayonnaise, but like that's big in France. And until you've tried it, it sounds weird. But I
Don't
love
you
it.
like the mac poulet sauce?
Yeah, that's good.
Which is mayonnaise. No, but like that's the thing.
It's
I make
not just
him.
mayonnaise.
It's not just
God
mayonnaise.
fucking
I know it's
damn
not just mayonnaise, but like it's like egg salad sandwiches, which is just
I'm
mayonnaise
very
with salt
picky,
and pepper.
alright? That's it. That's all there is
Yes,
to it.
yeah, you are.
Yep.
I
Stop
mean,
attacking me.
I know he trained me. how to-
don't you like spaghetti but won't eat tomatoes?
Yep.
Ketchup. I like ketchup.
Oh,
Matt
ketchup is
trained
more
me.
sugar and vinegar than anything.
Matt trained me how to feed a toddler.
Until I was 4 years old, all I ate were hot dogs.
I never would have been able to get away with
Breakfast,
that.
lunch, and supper.
No, I think hot dogs is the same for me.
We weren't allowed.
My little brother was, I think it was Kraft Dinner.
We were not allowed to eat hot dogs because my dad was that type that followed the news too closely. And whenever they said oh, eggs cause cancer, well, we weren't allowed to have eggs.
Fish out of water.
Like my dad was that type of character.
Nice.
So,
Hey,
like
guys.
at one point they were saying hot dogs cause cancer, which they're doing again now with the processed meats. But like,
Everything causes cancer.
actually, they're learning these days that you're born with the genes. It's
Yeah,
not
it's-
something that can be caused. It's you're born with them, and then something triggers it, and they're not sure what's triggering. Because
Well-
now,
It's kind of narrowed down to certain traumas.
well, people are learning the biggest killer in cancer for our generation is going to be colon cancer. Because we're eating a lot of processed meats, which is hard on the system. And colon cancer is not something that most people our age are
Yeah,
going
because I
to...
guess those guys from the 20s, you know, they
No, but...
they were all vegan, you know.
No, it's not vegan at all. It has nothing to do with vegan. That's not what I'm talking about. It's
That's not what I'm
just...
talking about either, folks.
I'm saying that, like, our generation's too embarrassed to go for a colonoscopy. And this is a cancer that...
I don't think we're too embarrassed. I just don't want some old fart sticking his finger up my ass.
It's not a finger, it's
And
a
going...
camera. But...
It'll just end up like that Family Guy scene where he just screams like, "Oh my god!"
A, you're asleep when they do this. And B,
I'm not sure if that's that's worse or not. Oh yeah, we're sleeping. We're gonna stick this camera up her ass.
Ooh, it's cold.
I'm just saying.
Ooh,
Like,
it tingles.
it's like when I got my epidural. I was like facing Matt, because obviously I have to do it with my back, so they're behind me. And I'm facing Matt. I'm looking for Matt for support, because I know this is going to suck. And then they pull out the needle, I guess, behind me, and Matt's eyes suddenly went from, oh my god, like they just got huge. And I just looked at it and I said, you're not making me feel better. But when they take it out, they show me. It's like that freaking long. It's a long-ass needle.
And of course, Matt wasn't trying to be like sarcastic or anything.
No, he literally just thought it was a fucking big needle.
So basically right now we're fighting on the seabed.
How are you breathing?
Magic.
That's part of a whole storyline. Yeah. Don't want to spoil it.
Magic and rubber.
You just are.
So you're a dragon fish person.
Yes.
Okay.
First boss. There's always 3 bosses.
Not always. Sometimes there's more than 3, but it's generally rule of thumb 3. It's rule of thumb for 3 in Nintendo, eh? It's always like you have to do it 3
3
times,
hits.
like Bowser, for
It's a
example.
strange looking
So
crabfish.
what's really cool about this guy is he targets someone and he basically gets ready to one-hit kill them. What you have to do is you have to knock him off balance by quickly selecting his leg. He hasn't done it yet. But that's this boss's shtick.
His shtick.
Shtick. He targeted somebody. So now you have to aim for his leg and fuck him up. Otherwise he one-shots him. Okay, fell over.
That was quick.
Yeah, now you beat the shit out of him while he's down. Get out of dodge! I'm actually missing one of my biggest damage dealers. You only get it like around level 70.
What level are you?
Well, I am level 70, but this is one of those cases where you
Get put down a level?
like your level gets lowered.
Oh, okay.
Because like it's the level of the dungeon. You can choose to redo dungeons at your current level.
Undersized.
But you don't get XP, you don't get loot or anything. It's just
Experience.
for you to feel awesome.
Well, what's the point of doing the dungeon?
For drops.
Like, let's say, like, you're gonna do pony farming.
Like you know that rare pet that I saw in the other dungeon that I didn't get?
Yeah.
To get
that you can still get.
Oh, okay.
Just not like armor and shit.
It's just it would go faster if you do it at your current level, right?
I think it just spawned a baby.
Yeah, I spawned a baby, but he's also fucking this guy up. That's the thing, he's trying to distract us. I don't know if we'll be able to do it.
Yeah, you don't have full aggro anymore.
There, he's down.
I do.
See the far left corner, that little thing that's just flashing the red? That's
I was thinking it was that little symbol on the bottom left.
No, that's like his personal limit break.
Where are you looking?
Bottom left next to the chat.
Oh, the shield.
Yeah.
No. That's my bar that I can use to do to activate. Like I don't know if you saw it. I'll do it again. I activate kind of a shield that can take a full hit and deal and that gives me no damage once it gets to 50.
Yeah, it's like your tiny little personal limit break. It's like a special move. But no, he thought that was your aggro. I was showing him
Like,
where the aggro is.
Watch my guy. See, he kind of does like a dome.
Yeah.
So I can take a full hit of anything and not take damage from it when I use that. But it takes up 50 of that bar. Now we're going into an underwater Japanese temple, I guess? Kogyoku Palace?
I really like this cream. It's a vino.
Generally, the best thing to do is to get 2 mobs. Like 2 waves as a tank.
See, I didn't mind tanking until I kept getting like DPS that run off and like go get like, you know, I understand now like that I used to do that too, but like we have people in our party that know better and they run off and go get it and I'm a new tank. I'm like, you little fucking asshole, you know, like,
Yeah.
drives me insane.
Basically,
I tank for fun.
People who do that, who go off and get other enemies while I have these waves, because they want to basically go through the dungeon faster. I don't take aggro from them. So like, you want to go get him? Okay, you deal with him, you piece of cocky shit. More often than not, they die, but sometimes some people pull it off.
But sometimes
I
like
know I'm standing in a dome that a healer erected. It actually heals you for standing in it. Sorry, Cole, what were you saying?
but sometimes it's just purely accident. Like sometimes the DPS does get aggro.
Oh, sure, and you know, like I'm generally sympathetic. I'm not dumb, I understand.
Because there have been times where I've gotten aggro and it's legit an accident. I just moved too close by like I was running after you, you stopped and I just like, oh shit, he stopped, but it's too late.
So this part they pick you off while you try to get to them. Assholes. Let's play chicken!
Brandon and I did that at the grocery store today. He's like, I'm gonna walk away from the cart, folks, so you push it because you're my bitch. And I was like, oh yeah.
Well, I didn't say it like that.
But that's what you insinuated.
No. Here's the thing. She made a comment. I was like, fine. Well, then you push the cart. Well, then no. Then you're insinuating I'm your bitch. I never said that, but you insinuated it.
You hate it when I do that.
That's some moral logic right there, folks.
No.
So I just started doing,
not.
you know that movement with the whip, and this
Yeah,
was,
you
I just started doing that
that
to piss her off.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna walk away now. Brandon's like, yeah, me too. And then I just legit walked. Like, I just kept walking. He's like, God damn it, Fo. I said, don't play chicken with me. I will close my eyes and floor it. I don't care if I wake up 2 months later from my coma.
I don't know when the black mage made a thing behind me.
The other day, driving out of the city, there was a really bad accident in the morning. Like, it slowed traffic down, which is, you know, the time I go, there's never traffic. So I was like, what the fuck? And there was like a semi that had hit a car and it flipped like 6 times, it looked like. glass shattered. They had like 6 ambulances out there because I guess there's quite a few people in that. Like,
She says it never happens, but she always comes home an hour late.
no, it was
Without fail.
No, this is in the morning on my way to work. That's why I said
okay.
it was weird. It's weird that there's no like there was traffic that early.
Right.
But I was like listening on the news all day. Nobody died, but it was a pretty bad accident. I had to fight the Latinos to stop changing the channel because they kept putting on the Bailando or
Despacito.
Bailando or Despacito.
Okay, so this one is actually really cool. There are 4 chests around this princess.
That the second boss? What's the second boss?
This is the second boss. So she's a... Oh, he already did it. Basically, when you touch the chest, you turn into an old man. You need to become an old man when she starts casting Seduce.
She's trying to get all the young ones. She's a cradle robber.
Otherwise, you walk towards her and eat a lot of damage.
I'll give it to Final Fantasy. They really make pretty bosses too, like pretty cool bosses. Like Garuda is fucking pretty. And their music is incredible.
Yep. Again,
What has she done to force you to fight her?
it's part of the story. Like, this is stuff I've already done, right? I'm just doing it for fun now. It's like a whole story that I'd rather not get into, but I think she is trying to take over like this underwater temple.
Okay, so if you don't become an old man, she seduces you.
You walk towards her very slowly,
And then she does like a big AoE.
and she does like a big damage dealing thing that will probably do it. Like it does a lot of damage to the tank, but it could probably one-shot other people. See, like, well, the black mage already died.
Well, okay.
Well, like our healer brought him back to life. So at least there's that.
The other day I had to laugh. Like, you know, we were doing, what was it? Coil? No,
Seduce again.
the last boss that we did before we logged off. I forget the name. A couple of us died and David brought me back first. So I was like, ha!
See? She casts Seduce, and then that big ass AoE that makes you walk towards her. See, like, he did it. See how much damage he did?
Yeah.
Is
that your black mage?
That was the black mage again, yeah. The black mage really sucked.
Hey, what if he's a follower and he just like, oh, he like hurt his
He's like, I
feelings?
really find her pretty.
Well, if you do follow this channel, don't worry, Matt's just an asshole.
Yeah, he's an asshole to his wife and his children and everybody, so...
He's an asshole to himself.
Yeah. He
Yep.
stands in the mirror and yells at himself.
You guys are part of this channel too, so you're all assholes.
Well, you know, we're not denying it.
He's an asshole. What the fuck is going on? Oh, they're running away from the big things.
So he just... What you just said
Oh,
made me
shit.
think of that YouTube video. What the fuck is going on? Anything's possible if you believe.
The blind kid?
Yes, playing football.
Wait.
What parent would let their blind kid play football?
A dumb parent.
I mean, if the kid really wants to play football, I mean, go on ahead there, little Marty. Go get your fucking ass kicked. I don't care. She's nearly dead.
I mean, on one hand, it's like, I can understand, it's kind of shitty for the kid, you know, he can't play sports and stuff.
No,
But,
because you go to those, like, they do have schools where, like, they're all blind. I've seen documentaries and read about this. Like, it's a school where all the kids are blind, and they have the sports that are designed, like, instead of using your eyes, you need to use your ears, like, you can hear. Like, there's beeps, and you have to go towards the beeps. Like, they have, like, the sport that's been... It's like the Special Olympics. They have the sport, but it's been modified to that level.
okay.
But there are the exceptional kids. Like, there was one girl who was not paraplegic, but she's paralyzed from the waist down.
This person
And
isn't coming.
she was still riding and competing against people that are fully functional. She just rode differently. Like, her horse was trained to react to her hands more than her legs. And to, like, voice commands, like clicking and stuff like that. And she was really impressive.
Is that a blowfish?
The big, yeah, and the blowfish just keep coming. So you need to avoid them constantly. You can't actually hurt the blowfish.
Look at their little faces. They're like, fuck you.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Nah,
Suffer!
fuck you.
Suffer!
That's like, nah, fuck you, nah, fuck you. It's Aussie, man.
What is it? Oh, what is it? Fuck off. What is it? Fuck off city or something?
Destination fucked.
Destination fucked. I love Aussie, man. I never knew kangaroos were so fucking buff, though. Those are fucking scary.
That made me laugh. I saw a picture of did you see the last episode of Game of Thrones, Brandon?
Yeah.
You know the one where Jaime's kind of just falling in the water?
Yeah.
So it's a picture of Jaime in the water drowning. And it says Finding Jaime.
Yeah.
I thought that was great.
Yeah, but they're not gonna kill Jaime. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think a lot of people that we like are gonna end up dying very soon.
I think Jaime's gonna be the one to kill Cersei. I think he's just gonna keep sticking with his Kingslayer title, honestly.
I think what you don't understand is that he's not actually a good person.
Jaime?
Yeah.
No, I know.
Well,
he's not a good person.
No, he's not a good person, yet he still somewhat makes a noble decision from time to time.
I saw a really funny picture too of Jon Snow and then Bran. Like beneath Jon Snow it says knows nothing, and then underneath Bran knows everything. That was good. Yeah, like the whole shtick of this part is to is to kill this mob like while avoiding the blowfish or the pufferfish or whatever they're called. Because they do big AoEs as they blow up. They're basically like bombs.
There's a lot of good memes. Like, the big memes right now are bend the knee. Like Jon Snow and Daenerys.
Because it's so fucking annoying. I want you to bend the knee. I want you to bend the knee. Bend the knee. Fuck off.
No, the only thing I don't like is that her big spiel throughout the whole series was she's gonna free slaves, and yet she's becoming a tyrant now.
Well, that's kind of the oxymoron, the irony.
Yeah.
Oh, look, sharks.
She was never my favorite character, though.
Is it a violet shark or a violent?
I've always liked Jon Snow. I like Tyrion.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's just so witty and fun.
It's what I do. I drink and I know things.
I just like witty people. And I actually liked his father, believe it or not.
Tyler?
I thought he was very smart.
He's
and
the definition of a badass.
I liked his relationship with Arya. And who else? I find Sansa is someone I've grown to like. I always thought she was just a stupid, sappy girl. But she's actually becoming really, strong.
Yeah, exactly. I thought, near the beginning, I mean, she was young, too. So it's like,
I actually
she made a lot of stupid decisions. I thought she wasn't very strong, but as she's grown up throughout the series, she's become like a very strong woman.
And the one I do like is, I don't know her name, but she's like Marjorie's grandmother.
Oh,
the badass old lady that finally admitted that I'm the reason that I killed your son. That
was good.
I like her.
Basically, she gave both middle fingers as she died.
Yeah. Did they kill her in the episode? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But
wait, have you not? You've seen them, right?
I have not.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've only actually seen up to season 3, but I have read the first 3 books. I know up to a certain part, but everybody talks. That's the thing. Everybody spoils everything.
Aren't they past the books now? I'm pretty sure they're past the books now.
Yeah, you guys are not gonna follow. They said already that he gave the story writers his ending, and to let them go with whatever they want, because he's gonna probably not finish the series before he dies. Basically, he said he's trying, but genius just doesn't happen apparently.
No, so far all the actors are still alive I've liked, except Ygritte, which they killed off. I was kind of mad.
I liked her too. I like Cersei. I think I'm the only person that actually likes Cersei though. I understand her. She had a shitty fucking life and
no, she didn't.
I don't like the fact that she's sleeping with her brother. I think that's a little twisted, but he's
okay.
hot.
Here's the thing. I think she is a great villain.
Yeah, she always plays a good villain.
Like, she's very good at that.
Master. That you have to look away from.
Okay. But to say she's had a hard life, yes and no. I mean, a lot of what
she's
happened
lost all her children.
By her actions.
Yeah, well.
Her actions are the consequences of her children dying. And also, her first son was a cunt.
Yeah, he was a cunt. You know what?
Like,
That
wow. I was happy and clapping when I finally saw him die.
You know what's the funny thing, though? The guy who plays him, he actually retired from acting permanently.
Well, I mean, I don't blame him. A lot of people
hate him.
Can't really
well, it's not necessarily
separate the actor from the character.
He just said that it was his... He felt like it was his big role of a lifetime, and he could never really top it. And I think that in the end, he also admitted that acting is not his cup of tea. And he retired, but like the fact that he says that the fact that people still hate him outside of his career means he did his role properly.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, he did play the perfect shithead.
I hated his character, but for him to be able to kind of gather that emotion from each and every person who's watched the show, that is amazing.
Same with Cersei. Everybody hates her. She says that she goes to Comic-Con, nobody wants her autograph. And she finds that a big compliment because she did her job.
I would totally take her autograph anyway.
She's hot. I'm sorry. If I look like her when I'm her age, I'll be okay.
Oh, you have a resting bitch face?
She can't be that old.
No, but I mean in comparison to me.
Well, you're not that old either.
She's
gotta be like, what? Maybe late 30s?
Late 30s. At least a decade older than me. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I give it that.
I mean, you don't even know.
But
where's my phone?
I think she's hot for her age. I'm sorry.
Ah, fuck, really close.
And I think Jon Snow's hot, but that's just me. Kit Harington?
I just like him as an actor.
Well, I watched a documentary. His cousin has severe autism and Down syndrome. And it was about how, like, he feels that the world tries to put them in their own little category and just kind of ignore them, and he wants to bring it to light, and I thought that was really cool of him.
Oh, shit.
How old is she?
43.
There you go. See? If I look like her at her age, I did my job.
Damn. No, actually, I first saw her in...
300. That was like my first role of her.
Wait, that was her?
Yeah, the queen.
Oh. I remember her from Dread, the newest one.
I haven't seen Dread.
Good movie. Like, very underrated movie.
You know what movie I want to see that I haven't seen is Lost Boys, the original.
I've seen Lost Boys 2,
Lost
and
Boys
I think
2
I've seen
but not
half
the
of
first.
Lost Boys 1.
Lost Boys 2, the main vampire, I think his name, what is it, Angus something?
Something, he was in 24.
He's fucking hot. I'm sorry. It's got a hell of a back on him.
Wasn't he also the guy who played in Snake or something?
Yeah. He's really hot.
So, the story of this place...
You have a weird definition of hot.
...is, the tale, I'm gonna butcher this, I'm just gonna paraphrase. Basically, a man is, he's just out for a walk. He goes down to the beach, and he sees a woman enticing him from the water. So he decides to go for a swim.
Siren.
Meets this woman. She says, come with me to my home. It's an underwater palace. And basically she invites him to eat supper and spend some nights with her. So he's like, why not? That's awesome. So, he spends a couple of days there, he has a great time, but he's ready to go back to his family. So before he leaves, she gives him a box and she says, whatever you do, don't open it.
Pandora's box.
If you do anything, don't open it. So he doesn't. He goes home, and to his horror, his family's not there, and he doesn't recognize anybody anymore. So, like, super sad, and nobody seems to recognize him either. So super sad. He goes back to the water. He's like, well, fuck. If no one here recognizes me, and I don't recognize them, and my family left me, then I might as well just go spend the rest of my life with this hot chick, and we just bang out mermaid chicks, kids together. She's nowhere to be found either. So in his despair, he opens the box. And when he opens the box, he becomes an old man. Age is 50 years. So basically, he stayed with her for 50 years.
The box was his.
The box was his age.
His mortality.
Yeah. So that's that story. I think it's just. I think it's kind of like a morality story about how times are changing, and you know, like if you don't change with them, then you'll be left behind, kind of thing. Yeah. Like I butchered and paraphrased the fuck out of it, but that's largely the gist of it, and that's what that dungeon is based off of. Oh, fireworks! Where? I see I hear fireworks. Where are they?
You have to get to the beach.
I might have missed them.
Go to our house, our guild. You'll see them perfectly.
You have a chocobo chasing you.
It's my chocobo.
Oh.
Look how badass that fucking thing is.
Is that
It's Ravana.
Yeah, Ravana's armor.
And you want to know the name of my chocobo, Brennan?
What's his name?
Waffles. Mine's Bubbles.
Waffles.
God damn it.
Every minion he gets is called Waffles.
Why waffles?
Why not waffles?
And mine's
Okay, yeah, I got
Bubbles.
nothing.
Food is good. So here's hoping we see the fireworks from here, but like they're super nice when you see them from Costa del Sol, which is that tropical resort I was at.
No, they're nice from our beach too.
On that tropical resort, folks, they're right over you.
Apparently not.
So where, you just saw them here?
You have to go down. Like I was running to the beach and see that little cabin. But I think you missed them.
No, they're there. No, that's not it. That's the movable things.
Didn't you say at 9 o'clock?
No, it's random.
Oh.
People have to make them go off, but whatever. I was just hoping that we could get them for the channel, but oh well. It's not the end of the world.
Wah, wah.
Our little town. Where we have like the big fucking house in the corner.
Alright, well fuck it. See you guys next time. Bye. Bye. Good. Alrighty.